Entire environments overtaken by commodification to present luxury, abstract architecture reflecting an ancient past, mysterious and unexplainable natural disasters. Disasters? Disasters. That's a word, right? Welcome back to Liminal Space Image Analysis. Today, I'd like to present to you the Coopsverse. An individual who is so selective with their liminal spaces, their submissions fractured a new dimension in liminality entirely. Just take a look at our first image, and you'll understand exactly what we're working with. The image features two present subjects, one being this lonely, medium-sized dirt mound, and the other this unidentifiable figure, which mimics the human body. It's accompanied with this feeling of malice that lingers the echoes of past destruction, such as the environment turning uninhabitable due to extraction and negligence, leaving the water to be contaminated and the surrounding area practically unlivable for any life form. However, in humanity's hubris, someone, or something, left a remnant as a reminder, perhaps demonstrating who initially controlled the lands, now only representing what it was which destroyed them. Of course, as humans, we don't only have to destroy nature to create these desolate environments, we can also manufacture them. Coops' second image presents a dark room made entirely out of bricks, where the only light is this ambient one, which is seen flooding into the entire image. This image appears to take place underground, with no other corridors visible. With this dreary atmosphere, I wouldn't be surprised to be randomly jump-scared by the asbestos baby. Next, we have an image showing a room that's covered top to bottom in bathroom pool tiles, as obviously, we're looking at the inside of a bathroom, shown by the toilet resting upon the tiled throne, which appears to have two golden lion heads poking out the arms. The throne creates a color contrast with the deep blues clashing against the pale oranges, making it stand out overall, creating this weirdly charming image that I can't seem to look away from, like the toilet is somehow calling me, asking me to use it. So, I gotta ask, would you? This image shows a natural environment within an unnatural environment, presenting an interesting dichotomy. Of course, the entire thing is manufactured. I doubt the creators of this pool mined out some natural cave just to place some chlorinated water just to create some lazy river. No, it's most likely from a water park. Although, that does beg the question as to why or how this photo was taken. Perhaps it's done as some sort of advertisement or to show off parts of the park. Yet, it's such a cursed image to feature. This doesn't look fun, it looks desolate. I mean, sure, you and I would want to go there, but we're weirdos. I mean, just look at the channel you're watching right now. So, earlier in the video, I mentioned that this image features an unexplainable natural disaster. While this phenomenon can occur as a natural disaster, this isn't that. Rather, Coops took it into his own detective hands and actually figured out that this photo is from the Lake Berryessa Lake Reservoir, which provides water and hydroelectricity to the northern Bay region of San Francisco. So in this case, I would still consider it an odd occurrence, just for the fact that it exists within California. Next we have this unidentifiable structure. At least I'm not sure what this is supposed to be. It's one of those images that's super popular, so finding the origins of it is difficult, due to it being posted across the internet so many times. I did find it though, so what does this ziggurat structure entail? Well, what we're looking at here is the Stanley R. Mickelson Safeguard Complex, or the SRMSC, which is a compound of various military facilities located in Langdon, North Dakota, which has a population of less than 2,000 people. The site is no longer in use and was bought out by a company in 2022 for crypto mining. I mean, I know this isn't like a historical site or anything, but what a boring thing to turn into. Our next image from Coops is, I'm just gonna move on before I get a headache. And here we have a full image which displays some type of piping infrastructure, most likely an oil refinery. The best kind of photos, in my opinion, are ones where you get the sense of a full photo. Essentially, all the space is being properly used, which can be achieved with negative space as well. It doesn't just have to be one main element, like with our present photo here. This is one of those images that I could find myself looking at for a good amount of time, investigating all the small details hidden within the image, such as how some of the pipes are rusty, or where other elements aside from the pipes reside. Our next image is that of a pool looking like some sort of tropical resort. This was the commodified environment I had mentioned earlier. The number of canopies or umbrellas is abundant. While it might not look like it, I was able to count 18 just from this image. Who knows how many more there are surrounding the entire pool, as well as what's in the background. There's also a bunch of chairs which don't actually appear to be pool chairs, multiple of which appear to just be floating in the water. So perhaps this side of the pool is some kind of beach entrance. Overall, it makes me question just how large this pool could be, and whether or not if it's actually attached to some larger resort. So big shout out to Chris for the new sprites on my character. I will leave their tag in the description and you can go ahead and support them. I'll also leave his and Moon's current project that they're both working on together in the description. It's like a Homestuck fan thing. I'm not really sure how that stuff works, but it's pretty solid. I've read some of it, so go give it a like. And thank you for watching. That's gonna do it for this one. I'll probably do this style of compilations within the future. If I find another interesting batch of photos, I'll definitely do another Coops collection. And eventually we'll go back to the original timeline, but I like to break it up every once in a while, this being a special episode, being number 15. So again, thank you for watching. And as always, thank you for watching, and take care.